Elon Musk with a big new tweet coming in suggesting that the future for Dogecoin and Tesla could be even brighter than we were imagining, as Elon Musk is now looking at making theaters nationwide like this, where you can drive in and watch a movie, not just any theater, a futuristic theater as described by Elon Musk, which will have all the bells and whistles of the future and allow you to have a truly immersive experience. That's pretty dang cool. But the best part about this is Elon Musk just announced you will be able to pay for the entire experience using Dogecoin. So just imagine what it could mean for Dogecoin if Elon Musk decides to scale this nationwide. Right now, it's just going to be in the LA area. If he decides to scale this nationwide to where there are theaters all over the place, you can drive in and watch a movie. Basically, you'll be able to hook up your sound from your electric car. You would also potentially have the seat that could move back and forth. You could have air blow through the vents. You could basically set up a full immersive 3D experience that would make it feel like you were actually watching the movie, like you were there on the actual set during some scenes, kind of like what they do with 3D IMAX, except for not having to sit in seats that have been already sprayed with water by the last 5 people that sat there before you. So basically a better experience, and the fact that you can pay for that in Doge, this really could be another huge thing. Elon Musk is someone who has proven he can make extremely successful companies extremely fast, so that's exciting on multiple different levels. As he comes alive, take a second to press the like button, because we have the big news right now. Elon Musk, Dogecoin acceptance at potential nationwide theater chains of drive-in Tesla and other car theaters, but primarily you're going to want to have a Tesla if you drive into this. That will not only help Tesla, but it will also help Elon Musk as well. This is the tweet coming in from Ryan. He says 10 minutes after the new Santa Monica superchargers opened, they're already almost full, and showed a picture there of cars absolutely filling up the Tesla supercharger station in this new charger facility. And futuristic diner, Elon Musk says, drive-in theater planned for Hollywood area. And of course, you can pay in Doge. This tweet coming 32 minutes ago, and it was perfect timing because that was approximately 10 minutes after I tweeted out something huge is about to happen for Dogecoin. So wink wink with that one there. You love to see it. As Tesla, Elon Musk, there is a potential way that this could look. We also have this image here. Then this one, of course, my favorite, with the Tesla drive-in right there, and also the 2 cars which may or may not be kissing and about to make little tiny Tesla babies, which will of course be supercharged. And when they decide to, of course, have a little bit of an oil mess, you're gonna have to change it, because that's how Tesla babies work. They're just like normal babies in that you have to deal with a lot of stuff, huh? The way it is. That's the way it is. Bleed New Burn Party is fire, says Mr. Mighty. I absolutely 100% agree with that. We have one of the best DJs in the world, one of the top world-renowned DJs, who is really someone that I am proud to say is part of the Bleed New community. He is doing a DJ live party right now. There's a link to it on Twitter if you want to check that out after or even during the stream if you're like, I want to go have a party. Welcome to do that. Austin says, I want to, nice, you want to do that with me and Elon to the moon. I don't personally do that, Austin, but Elon, I don't think he does it either. I don't think he does. He did it one time on Joe Rogan. Maybe, how about this? Maybe one time, but probably not. I mean, I won't do it, but maybe Elon will. He did. It was fun. It was funny, and he got some, of course, criticism as the Tesla CEO for doing that. What he did? He took a puff of something on the Joe Rogan podcast, and of course, it was a big controversial story. But there's also many memes that have come from that, and of course, Elon Musk, he's not someone who does that regularly. It was clearly just something that he was having fun with. I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe he does. Who really knows? I guess it's possible he could. I would just find that hard to believe if he did in fact do that. But that's the big announcement. Elon Musk saying you'll be able to pay in Doge for this, which also indicates Tesla Dogecoin acceptance more broadly is not far away. McDonald's Dogecoin acceptance, even a few hints about that in the recent weeks here, as Elon Musk commented a appetized emoji. If we want to be nice and friendly and PG about it, we'll call it an appetized emoji of the 3 drip signs there. drool, perhaps, of how excited he is to pay for a McDonald's Happy Meal in Dogecoin and then eat it. McDonald's, oh my gosh, McDonald's is the worst restaurant in the world if they don't accept Dogecoin. If they do accept it, they're the best restaurant in the world. That's the sentiment, I guess. Perhaps a little bit of an exaggeration. What can we say? Yes, if you did just come in now, make sure to press that button, as Dogecoin also, here's another bit of good news here. Dogecoin is trying to break out again right now. Now, it's done this a few times, and we have called it, and unfortunately, so far, during those last few times, it did not lead to a big run yet. But each time it does this, there's a chance. And it's not always a high chance with each individual run, but it does create a chance. As you can see, a nice sized spikeage there for Dogecoin, going up approximately 4% or so in the last little bit. Very, very, very fast. This spike right here in a matter of 2 minutes went all the way up from below 14 cents to close to 15 cents. And that is obviously awesome to see. As Andrew says, Astranos is making crypto history right now. First crypto, he says, to sponsor a Supercross player. That's cool. That's pretty cool. He's wearing the logo on TV tomorrow. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish him all the best. Rini, how many months before Doge goes to the moon? Oh, that's really something that only can be answered by us as a community. I mean, it really comes down to this. Right now, sometimes we are seeing some sell pressure when Dogecoin does start to spike up. And that sell pressure is stopping it from breaking out. The good news is every time that happens, the sell pressure gets a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit more deflated. And it does lead to that perfect environment after enough time that can create the massive Dogecoin spike. And I'm predicting within the next few months here, we are going to see a crazy Doge run that makes all Doge runs before it look absolutely minuscule. And the truth is, we have had to delay this prediction a little bit after some bad news happened with BTC, some bad news happened there, some government control. This happened, that happened. This should have already been the case. We shouldn't have had to wait this long for Dogecoin to go crazy. But unfortunately, the market circumstances decided that this was going to be the way it was. And therefore, we have now had to be more patient. But the good news is that patience will still pay off massively, just like it did for the beginning holders. It will again if you decide to get in right now, or if you're holding a big bag. You're a real life. Oh, that's funny, coming in from Ambitious Hustler. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I imagine it's a really nice compliment. I hope. I mean, it's either the worst insult ever or the nicest compliment ever. I honestly have no idea. A lot of people asking, what is that? We don't know. Maybe he's, are we Batman? Is that what it is? Thanks for the answer, Matt. Being Batman would be cool. I mean, you can drive around in your little bunker with that car and you can say, hey, Robin, give me a coffee, or whatever the heck Robin is good for. That's one thing he's good for, getting coffee. Thanks for the answer, Matt, says Renee. It's why he's so creative, says Woji Tables. That's funny. That's funny there. But yeah, there's no question about it. There's absolutely no question. Look at that, another little green candle there. Is that you? Did you just buy? Come on, Elon. Did you just? Was that you that made that just happen? A little tiny spike, not much there. But Ukraine as well is now embracing cryptocurrency more as a country. That's pretty cool to see. Obviously, we know there has been some controversy, and not just controversy, there has been some craziness when it comes in a bad way. When it comes to Russia and Ukraine, a lot of people don't know what really is happening. Some people say this, some people say that, some people say something bad's about to happen, some people say no, the media is making that up. Really, it's all over the place. I've seen so many different opinions, and everyone believes their opinion is 100% correct, except for everyone's opinion seems to be so different. So it's kind of a crazy atmosphere in terms of opinions. But as that happens, we know Russia not being as friendly towards crypto, but Ukraine is using this as a way to prevent Russia from having additional control over it in a financial way. That's something that really increases freedom. And the only thing is, there are some people who've said the government in Ukraine maybe not the most freedom-loving government out there, but obviously, whenever you're embracing crypto, you're taking a step in the right direction. So we'll have to continue to watch this. And I will say I haven't personally done enough research on that to know for sure, but I do plan to look into it more now that they are embracing crypto. Now, it's not on the same level as El Salvador, but they are taking a step in the right direction, as there was some murkiness as to if crypto was even legal there, as to if you could do it and trade it without any problems. Now, they know for sure if you live in Ukraine, you can in fact trade crypto and you can use it in a positive way there. You love to see that. Ukraine, with a population of close to 50 million people, that makes this a big story, and it could of course lead to some nice increased adoption for crypto worldwide, as Morgan Stanley is also saying that Ethereum could lose ground to Solana, Binance, and Cardano. Binance faster than Ethereum. Lower fees than Ethereum. Solana faster than Ethereum. Lower fees than Ethereum. The only thing is Ethereum has already taken scale to a much broader stage and also has really increased US adoption, which is the place that is currently the crypto hub of the world, where mining is going through, where everyone is trading, where the biggest things are happening. And so when you have everyone in the crypto hub, when that's your primary playing ground as a crypto, Ethereum does have that huge advantage. But BNB and Solana also very, very, very strong cryptos. And here's the thing, Ethereum can absolutely take back a lot of that momentum by simply shifting to proof of stake. It's more important now with this competition. Proof of stake would make Ethereum significantly easier to use, just like Dogecoin lowered the fees. Ethereum has ways to do the same thing. It's not necessarily easy, but it is possible, and that's what we want to see for ETH, because I am rooting for ETH. But at the same time, you have to really look at it from a fair standpoint and say, well, maybe ETH actually can't compete until they do that in certain areas. Now, they can still win massively in others, but they can't compete in some. And that's important because there is such a strong amount of competition right now, as the entire market is down a tiny bit today. Dogecoin, one of the only cryptos that's actually up today, which is good to see, up a little bit on the 24-hour period. All the other cryptos have fallen. So Doge actually holding way stronger than the rest of the pack through this little dip that we have seen recently, and kind of actually, you could even argue it's a medium-sized dip. It's not necessarily a big dip, but it's probably not small either over the last week or so. But that is definitely going to be something that we're watching very closely and keeping our eye on. Make sure, whatever the heck you do, if you want to press like, you're welcome to do that. But also subscribe with the notifications on. This is the best place to get crypto updates. This is the place to be. So what the heck are you doing? Don't wait. See the notifications right after they happen. I'm Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.